Hi, Jerry with Games to Die For here, and what we're doing today is we're going to seal this Nomad with our dull coat. It's going to take a few coats. This is going to really settle in the whole contrast paint and stuff we used in this, and it'll keep it from rubbing off, which is the biggest thing. And it takes about 2 to 3 coats. I like to do 3, and we've already shook this up really well. We're again going to film this on this lovely British style bin, trash can for those in America, and we're again shooting for about 6 to 8 inches away. And on this stuff here, you want to get a nice even coat. I don't like to touch this at all because it will put your fingerprints right on it. And this is our first coat, and we're going to let this dry. And a big thing that I'm going to cover really quickly for everybody, things you don't want to do. Today is not a bad day. It's not pouring down the rain. It is not humid and hot out. This material is extremely sensitive to things like humidity and heat or extreme cold. And if you are in a condition like that, keep the can inside, bring it out, spray real quick, take everything back inside really quick, and you can beat that, but it's kind of a gamble. All right? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to go with coat 2 now here, and just a nice around here. And I like to make sure this stuff is really coated well, like I said, because the contrast paint is very thin. Right. You can see here that it's nice and dry. We're going to put one last coat on. And this should be a nice, easy, be done with this. I don't like to touch them. And there we go. And when we're done here, you'll be able to compare them all. Like I said, using dull coat, but Games Workshop makes this sealer, which is Aegis Suit. There's also other brands like Vallejo, which I happen to like theirs a lot. And you also have Games Workshop Army Painter, Vallejo. Those are the ones I typically use the most. There's a one that Krylon makes, but it has a really, really bad humidity problem, and I'm probably never going to use it again. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Just going to touch base with a couple things before we seal with the way I like to do it, which is an airbrush. And my favorite sealer, Vallejo. This stuff that's made in their premium brand and their Mecha Color brand, amazing. I do have an Iwata. I just don't use it very often. It is my, besides a masterclass brush, this is like my least favorite. I normally do it when I'm doing, I'm going to call it junk work. When I'm sealing things I just don't really care about. When I'm painting terrain, which it's hard on the Grex. But again, I'm going to use my Grex. It's reliable and definitely my favorite. This takes about 3 coats of this, so it burns it up. Yeah. There we go. Again, got my Lazy Susan table. Small fog there. There we go. There we go. I just used this brush earlier, and so I may not have got it fully clean. So this is my problem here. Nice thin coat across this entire thing. right, we gotta wait, allow that one to dry. That's gonna take us roughly 10-15 minutes, and then it'll be dry. Again, I'm pretty much sold on the Vallejo Premium Airbrush satin varnish. I like the satin. It comes out really flat, actually. The gloss is like night and day, completely shiny. All right, so we're gonna do coat 2 here. Pretty easy. All we're going to do is let that run for a bit and dry in about 10 minutes. Time for coat 3. Pretty easy here. So basically what we have is 3 coats of the, no, go ahead, come on. What we basically have is 3 coats of the sealer, and this varnish will stay on this really well. It's a very thin layer, but we gave it a lot of time in between, allowing it to cover really well. We're going to take a shot after this of the other one. Beside these, you kind of see the difference. Both of them were supposedly dull coats, but I think this comes out a lot flatter, which I kind of like, than the dull coat spray. So here we have our completed model. As you can kind of see, what we have here is the one coated with dull coat, and the rest of these were done with the airbrush. I always think that even though this is dull coat, this one comes out a little shinier than this one. We'll kind of give you a little bit closer look here of them. And that's a completed Nomads from the Crimson Stone set.
Hey, see that? Wow, that's beautiful. I didn't think it was that big. Oh, you're here. Oh, okay. Hey, we hope you liked the video today.
And if you can, like and subscribe below.
And make sure you leave a comment so we can improve for our next video.
See you later. Have a great night.
You too.